I think the most successful people don't look at this as just another bottoms-up technology project. Bringing in a new database, that doesn't really drive the level of change and value. But really thinking about how to leverage, and especially in the life sciences healthcare industry, where the advent of electronic medical records and this really explosion of data, you do need to think about things differently, and you do need to organize and operate in a slightly different manner.
I would imagine in life sciences too, you have a lot of privacy and governance and security and all these things that have to be taken into a factor. Do organizations struggle with how to be a more data-oriented company with those things bearing on them?
Well, I think, on top of that, most of the clients that we talk to now, especially in the big data space, are really looking to move to the cloud. So when you think about moving to the cloud, there's really a whole nother layer of security and privacy and validation challenges that are really new to people that have, are really focused on more of a traditional on-premise environment. So we really help our clients think through, the different layers of authentication, security, and really all the policies and procedures that can be and should be put around those environments.
So with all of your work at Deloitte and your health sciences folks, what do you see as the biggest obstacle for an organization to actually do data? Not approve it and want to do it, but actually start using it and making decisions with it.
I think that one of the most important things that people will realize on the journey is that it takes an ecosystem of vendors to really come together, and an ecosystem of people, different skills to really get the value out of that. So looking at a data science organization, exactly, a diversity of technologies, a diversity of perspectives, and a diversity of backgrounds to really drive that value statement. So if you look at a traditional big data environment, we've got the big data platform, but many technologies, from all your machine learning and AI tools to what we're seeing now around cognitive capabilities, natural language processing, natural language generation, from just a pure technology stack, but then also all the different data science teams, data wrangling, as well as those people that can actually translate that back to business value.
Excellent.